Okay, class, today we're going to be going over trapping and collecting in soccer. This is a really important skill to have during soccer because during the games, you want to make sure that you're really in control of the ball so that your opponent doesn't steal the ball from you. So we have 3 skills that we're going to go over after the warm-up. So can Caitlin, Kaylee, and Becca come up as our warm-up leaders and do the warm-up? Okay, good job everyone. So before we go out into the field, I want each of you to grab a partner and a soccer ball. Once you grab a partner and a soccer ball, meet me on the field. Okay everyone, thanks for coming out on the field. Today we're going to be working on 3 skills with trapping and collecting. Everyone is going to get a sheet like this. It has a picture for each skill, 3 cues to give partner B, and partner A is going to be the observer. With me I have a student, Kaylee, who's going to help me. So the first skill is going to be trapping the ball under your foot. So partner A right now is going to be Kaylee. Kaylee's going to stand by the cone, the yellow cone, and you're going to be approximately 10 feet away from your partner. Partner A is also going to have this skill sheet, and partner A is going to be observing you and giving you feedback to the skill that you're working on. Like I said, is going to be by trapping it under the foot. I think that most people already do this, but you're going to be getting in front of the ball, bringing your foot up like this, and trapping the ball underneath you. You don't want to be stretching your foot out on either side. You want the ball to be fairly close to you so that when you do this during games, you have a lot of control over the ball. Okay, so we're going to do a quick demonstration of the first skill. Kaylee's either going to roll the ball to me or kick it to me, whichever one partner B or I'm comfortable with. And then based off of the criteria sheet or the skill sheet, she's going to critique my performance and let me know if there is anything that I need to work on. Okay, so then when I have done the skill 10 times, Kaylee and I are going to switch spots. So we're not just going to pick up the ball and the piece of paper and switch. We're going to physically switch cones or areas because I'm going to be walking around to each partner A and helping them look at how you're doing and seeing what they might want to give back as feedback and helping them help you with your skill. You have a lot of control. So if I kick the ball way out there, you're not going to reach your foot out. You're going to shuffle to the ball and stop it with your foot. This is a good learning experience right now. Kaylee did not shuffle to the ball. She's put her foot out in front of her. So we want to make sure that we're shuffling back and forth to the ball. Okay, so skill number 2 is going to be trapping the ball with the side of your foot. So the biggest thing about this is that we're not going to rebound the ball. Can you roll the ball to me? Like that. What that does is it brings it further away from you. We're just wanting to stop the ball by cushioning the kick. The biggest thing is, 1, getting in front of the ball, putting whatever foot you're using to stop the ball at a 90-degree angle, and lifting it up off the ground. So that's going to help cushion the ball to make it stop in front of you. You're going to be doing that back and forth again for 10 of the kicks or rolls, and then you're going to be switching positions. So the only time that you move on from a skill is if you do the skill 7 out of the 10 times that you're practicing it, and when you're comfortable, you can move on to the next. We can challenge ourselves with all of these skills too by having partner A roll, kick, or underhand toss the ball from one side to the next. She's going to underhand toss to me, and I'm going to try to trap or collect the ball using the inside of my foot. So for the next skill we're going to do is it's going to be trapping the ball with the top of your foot. The cues are going to be to, 1, get in front of the ball like the 2 previous skills. The second one's going to be you're going to want to put your foot out in front of you a few inches off the ground. And the third one is going to be when the ball makes contact with your foot, you're going to slightly lower your foot closer to the ground because what you're doing is you're cushioning the soccer ball so that it falls on the ground gently in front of you instead of rebounding it and kicking it somewhere else. Okay, so now I am partner A and Kaylee's partner B, so I'm going to go over the skill sheet one more time to make sure that I know what she's doing is right or wrong. Ready? That was wrong. I mean, close. That was good. So my critique for her there would be she was in front of the ball, she was pointing her toe, but she didn't lower it, so it ended up rebounding up. Good. So accommodations for this could be using a rubber ball. The only problem with this one, and why I don't recommend using it the whole time, is that because it bounces, it's going to rebound a lot more, so it might be easier to use a soccer ball to work on your skill. If you also want to scoot closer to each other and just have your partner roll the ball slower, you can practice your skills that way to lead up and build up to being 10 feet away. If you want to challenge yourself, you can back up further than 10 feet, move the ball side to side, partner A, so that they have to shuffle to get the ball, or underhand toss it further. So those are all accommodations and modifications for the sport.
Break off into pairs. Okay.
Go do it. Okay, awesome job out there, everyone. I heard a lot of really good feedback to partner B. I saw that most people were still on skill 2, which is great. What we really do need to work on next time is, during the review, is just working on lifting up our foot a few inches off the ground when we do the 90-degree angle. That's gonna really help with the rebounding. Does anyone remember the word that I used to describe how to stop the rebounding in skills 2 and 3? That's right, it was cushioning. The whole point of lifting your foot up off the ground, and in skill 3, helping the ball by slowly moving your foot down, is just to help cushion the impact of the ball so that it doesn't rebound and have power off of your foot, but it just lands in front of you. It's gonna give you a lot more control during the game and keep the ball close to you, so you can still have the ball during the game and not get it stolen from your opponent. I hope that it was really nice working at your own pace today, just so you can improve your own form. It's really nice to work in groups, in pairs, so that you have that one-on-one coaching with somebody else and you feel comfortable with the skill that you're improving. We're going to continue working on trapping and collecting the ball, maybe do a little bit of review on it. So if anyone feels still a little bit unsure about their skill, we're going to be practicing it still. You can also go back home and do the motions of the skill at your house without the ball. So yeah, I can't wait to see you next class, and have a good weekend.